Perry's on NBC, so I joined NBC staff to do his show. And while I was doing that show, I was also doing Sing Along with Mitch. And then I think at the Tonight Show that time was Jack Paar, yeah, and Jose Millis had the band on that show. And then when he left, when Johnny was going to take over, Skitch Henderson came in as conductor. So Skitch looked at the roster, like I told you, there was over 125 musicians on staff, and he picked his own group. He didn't want, the guy, he might have picked a couple that were, well, he had this choice of all the staff members. So he picked Doc Severinsen on trumpet, Clark Terry on trumpet. He picked Tommy Newsom on saxophone, Walt Levinsky. He picked Ed Shaughnessy on drums, Bob Haggart on bass, and picked me on guitar, and also picked Bucky Pizzarelli on guitar, so we could alternate, to give everybody a chance to do it. And Gene Bertoncini. There were 3 guitar players on staff at the time. So I would wind up doing it 3 nights a week, and we used to play games with one another because, in other words, the Tonight Show was an afternoon thing. Afternoon rehearsal and afternoon taping. We were out of there like by 6:30 or 7 o'clock.
And this was in New York at the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from New York. Yeah.
Right.
And the first Tonight Show was started at 11 o'clock. 11:15. There was, in those days, you want to believe the news at 11 o'clock was 15 minutes? Yeah, but 11:15, Johnny, the show started without Johnny. In other words, the Tonight Show, Ed McMahon would introduce, they would do all of the shtick, and then he would introduce Skitch and the band. And we would do instrumentals in those things. We would then he would play a game like a Stump the Band or something like that. And 11:30, Johnny would come out. Then we went national with but the 11:15, 11:30 portion was only local, was only seen in New York, And then 11:30 to 1 was the show. We used to do it live in those days. In the beginning of the show was done live.
And that was, I have here, you started with them in 1962.
Yeah.
You were with them for 10 years?
Yeah, till they went to California. Right. And like I say, I would alternate on the show with Bucky and Gene, and like we would pick and choose our schedule. Say like, hey, I've got a record date Tuesday and Wednesday. Can you do it Tuesday and Wednesday? Yeah, I'm free. No, I can't make it Thursday, but how about you fill in for me? So Skitch didn't care as long as one of us showed up to do it,